Looking ahead to vote 2024, voter surveys make it clear that the issue of age is weighing heavily on the minds of many Americans as President Biden has now formally launched his campaign for re-election, and with former President Trump being a leading candidate on the Republican side.
President Biden made his announcement this morning, releasing a 3-minute video. Here's part of it.
When I ran for president 4 years ago, I said we're in a battle for the soul of America, and we still are. The question we're facing is whether in the years ahead we have more freedom or less freedom, more rights or fewer. I know what I want the answer to be, and I think you do too. This is not a time to be complacent. That's why I'm running for re-election.
A recent survey by Reuters Ipsos found 60% of voters questioned said they believe Mr. Biden is too old to work in government, and 2/3 don't want a Biden-Trump rematch. News4 JAX reporter Scott Johnson has been talking to some local voters about the issue of the candidate's age. He's joining us live. Scott.
Well, when you go vote in about a year and a half here for president, the question many will have is, well, first off, this likely, as it stands right now, will be a Trump-Biden rematch. That's not solidified yet. But if it is, the question voters have to answer is, are these two candidates too old? When I stopped by the shopping plaza on the west side, I received a similar answer.
I think they've both done a great job. They've done the best job they could do, and it's possibly time to just retire and let some new thoughts and leaders get in there.
From almost every voter.
I think it's a little insane. I think that they should have a limit on it.
That I talked to.
I think they're both too old.
You do think they're too old?
Yes.
Why?
Just because I know how I feel at 77, and I just don't think somebody that's 80 is just up for the job.
So let's analyze the ages of President Biden and former President Trump going into 2024. Biden will be 82 in 24. Trump will be 78. There's a lot of polling on this. One is this Reuters Ipsos poll that was released this week that shows more than 60% of respondents say Biden is too old. That includes 44% of registered Democrats who say he should not run. Another poll by Yahoo YouGov last month showed 65% felt Biden was too old. However, only 45% felt that way about Trump. News4 JAX political analyst Rick Mullaney says one potential challenge for both candidates is the next year and a half of campaigning.
In your late 70s and in your 80s, health problems can arise. And if it arises during the course of this campaign, which can be strenuous and difficult, it could potentially become a major issue. And that would be a health issue.
Mullaney adds the field is not totally set for Republicans, and Trump does have many more youthful challengers, including possibly Governor DeSantis if he decides to run. But if it is Trump-Biden in 2024, even more polling has shown that the American electorate does not favor that.
For Donald Trump, it's a more difficult path than Joe Biden. But for now, it appears we're on track for a rematch, which is Joe Biden versus Donald Trump. And that is not a rematch that most of the country wants.
And to give you some perspective on the oldest president prior to this current cycle, that would be Ronald Reagan, who left office in his second term at the age of 77. We're live downtown. Scott Johnson, Channel 4, the local station.